Recording. Okay, hi, this is Trinell Gozy. I'm coming at y'all. Okay, I want to rock with you all night long. Okay, this is an Angie Stone read, y'all. She's been in here in the house of Aaron for quite over since she died. Her spirit is under judgment. I'm about to tell y'all why. She was part of the Alex Crowley sacrifice. She did a sacrifice on D'Angelo. She sacrificed her children father. Um, and we had to collect her soul because she has been doing it for quite some time. And this last sacrifice she did over the moon, she did one over the harvest moon in October. Okay, the channel message song is "That's What You Get for Being Polite." Joseph Tribe, Darkness, Ritual, Alex Crowley. Okay, Angie Stone. Um, my dad is rounding them up. Well, they came and rounded them up yesterday, day before Friday. But I was gonna make you wait, but we about to get this over with. So calling on to the spirits, heavenly angels in here, gods and goddesses, and demons, and still fathers and mothers in Jesus' name. Told me pull an angel card. So this is a message, right? I am optimistic. So she was a Sagittarius in the reverse. She was a Sagittarius, Ephraim tribe. She was part of the Ephraim tribe. The Ephraim tribe is the Sagittarius. She is a Sagittarius in the reverse, 555. So she transformed. The last spell that she did, ritual, she was part of with Alice Crawley doing all that ritualistic shit. I gave her a warning and she didn't heed the warning. So we came and collect, right? What's crazy is she got his kids thinking that it was him, and all the while it was her. Angie Stone was part of that ritual shit in Hollywood, want to come up. She did the last, I gave her a warning. The last ritual she did was February. The last ritual, the last moon, pleasure, yeah. Ritualistic, doing pleasures, find for pleasure, for money, trying to come up. She thought this was gonna be her come up season. No, baby, it's a come up, but it's just she'll come up to the grave, come down to the grave, come down off that high horse. She surrendered to the divine in death because she wouldn't surrender on earth. I kept giving them warning. I kept telling them I am Isis in the flesh. I kept going in their dreams, telling them to stop. She would not listen, so she had to surrender to the divine in a dark way. Okay, so she was a ally. She is an ally, meaning a woman um living in darkness, doing ritual shit in darkness. Ally, a woman that was pregnant with grief. I take it that D'Angelo cheated on her while she was pregnant, right? Unrequited love. So she started doing magic on D'Angelo because it was unrequited love. Yeah, he loved her, but it wasn't enough. She wanted him to praise her. She wanted to make him her slave, right? Unrequited love. Okay? So what? What happens with unrequited love? What? Shine in the reverse. So what happened? She started doing magic on him. Everything. When she lost that weight, D'Angelo gained that weight. When she made that song, My Sunshine Has Come, but she wasn't telling the truth. And I'm all cried out. But she was putting period blood in that man's food. Truth in the reverse. He only started cheating her because the magic she was doing started backfiring, right? So she was doing blood rituals on that man, feeding him period blood and all that. Angie Stone, okay? Joy in the reverse. She started doing dark shit to receive messages from Alex Crowley, the dark divine. See that joy in the reverse? It wasn't no joy. Okay? It wasn't no joy. When she was pregnant, it was in the reverse. But she also was doing darkness, joy, magic in the dark, receiving joy from dark shit, from dark entities. That's why if it was in the upright, it'd be from the heavens above. But it's in the reverse. So she started doing Satan and shit, crawling low to the earth, dark rituals and shit, doing blood magic and rituals. She took a piece of his hair. She had to tell me everything to liberate herself. Liberation in the reverse. So she started pulling doing magic. That's why she was with Clive Davis. Clive Davis is known for doing magic. It's what happened with Whitney Houston. That's what happened with all of them. She started doing ritualistic shit and sending him demons and stuff, right? That's why I was wondering what happened to D'Angelo, right? And God kept telling me, you going to find out. So once they delivered me her, she couldn't do nothing but tell me. Yes, I did dark magic on him. I know I was not his friend. Yes, I did use kids to come up. Yes, I did. F3 chords. F3 chords. In the reverse. She cut him off to do magic on him, to have kids with him in the reverse. F3 chords. And didn't cut that pain off. Yeah, in his face, she pretended like, oh, we all good. But in the darkness, she was doing magic. She made him a sacrificial lamb. But when you dig one grave for one person, you better be tuned in with God to find out if you digging a grave for your damn self. I guess you found out. See? Desire. What you desire for him, God desired for you. Right? Storms. 555. Transformational. Funeral. Right? You didn't speak up. You did this shit in the dark. You wasn't no Jesus number. You was a demonic entity turned upside down. Ritualistic magic. 33 in the reverse is 66. Yeah, that's when demonic energy, Satanist, cultic shit, dark shit that you're doing. You was doing it. See how this card is? In the light, ritual, right? In the light under the sun. But in the dark, you was doing moon rituals. You was chanting shit and doing Alex Crowley shit in the dark. Okay? You was speaking up in the dark, blood magic and shit and rituals. That's why that man couldn't figure out where his life had happened. Angie Stone is what happened to his life. Dark shit. Let's talk about it. She ain't nobody to be remembered. She was a dark energy worker. She do blood, but she was doing rituals on her kids, feeding them period blood and shit. That's why the son fat just like him and look like him. What I said, umbrella. Short bus. The ancestor stepped in. This is short bus. She thought she was going to be able to do it. She rode on the short bus. She was slow as hell to think that God was going to kill one of his own to save her for her rainy storm season. No, that's a no-go. You will not be protected. Your night. Look, under the moon. Singing, artists, under the moon. Ritual shit. Ritualistic shit. She doing ritual shit. And you think God is going to protect them? No. We're actually collecting people that are working doing dark magic. She was a pirate. Okay? Church entity, dark magic shit. Crowley shit. Alice Crowley. She was sending shit to that man home. Okay? And doing mirror magic. She had mirrors all in her house doing mirror magic on that man. Wanting to walk in his life. He was the one into music post. She was. He keep giving it to her, but no, it was him. All she did was come to bring it out of him. But instead, God gave her a vision on his future, and she took it. She took it. You can't do that. God, we don't play like that. Ain't no more of that. Yeah, she a monkey. Monkey see, monkey do. And that's why she was in that accident. But in reality, they poisoned her ass. She was poisoned because she was sleeping with a man that didn't mean her no good, that was cold-hearted, very cold-hearted, very cold-hearted, and a Viking, all about money, all about the gifts, the cars, the plane rides, money, pinnacles, right? Well, all the while, she was a bitter bitch, okay, doing it to hurt D'Angelo, okay? What else, Spirit? Creativity, Medusa, rage, celestial alignment, right? In the reverse, though. Her creativity brought on rage in the reverse, dark shit. And it was not aligned with God. That is not aligned with the kingdom. We do not accept that shit. So we snatched her. Mirroring hour, this is the mirroring hour. Death was upon him, now death is she's dead. And she ain't resting in peace. Her ass going to hell. Because she betrayed her partner. She betrayed God. She was a poison ass Ephraim Sagittarius that was doing magic. And guess what? She was not ashamed of it at all. This last ritual, she was hoping and praying, but all it brought on was dark and death, transformation in the reverse. She's gone to the spiritual realm. Somebody don't want this truth to get out, but it's getting out. Oh, she's still in here. I'm sorry. She's still here. But my dad will be picking her ass up in a minute. Yeah, tower. Burning tower. She going to hell. She not gonna get the comeback. She going to hell. A burning tower. Scorpio, Sagittarius, burning tower. Well, how she died a car wreck, right? But actuality, they poisoned her. They poisoned her. What you wish on other people because she was juggling pinnacles. So she wanted to offer up this dude to sacrifice for pinnacles, right? For pinnacles. What I said, because she was bored. She needed some new energy. She needed a new song. She needed a new fix. She needed a new hype. So she was hoping and praying that D'Angelo would die. See, y'all was going to get the news and they said D'Angelo. That's what Angie Stone was going for. D'Angelo. But it's her ass. Okay? It's her ass. And she fighting in the spirit. She don't want to go. She don't want to accept this truth. But this is her truth. You can't do that. She's also fighting juggling pinnacles. And you married a man that was down low. This man is down low. That man is down low. A Queen of Wands in reverse. What I said, dark spirit, Queen of Wands, fire, sign, Leo, Aries, a Sag. But she part of Ephraim. So she throw her dirt, she do her dirt and hide her hand. She was hiding in the darkness. She was doing devilment, satanic worship shit. Okay? Moon in reverse. Over the moon. Darkness at night. No one can see it. She was hoping and praying that D'Angelo, because you know they got insurance policies on D'Angelo in the music industry, and she would have been a part of it. She was hoping and praying that it was D'Angelo and not her. She was doing death rituals on D'Angelo. A Knight of Pentacles. What I said. A Knight of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Earth sign, grounded. Because he grounded. He been grounding and healing and staying out the way. And still sending love to her, right? Still sending love to her. But guess what? Three of Swords. We killed that shit. We have the last say so and everything. And I keep telling y'all, none of that shit y'all doing gonna work. I had called judgment on the last say so. I say who stay and who goes, and I mean that. That's the Three of Swords to this Knight of Pentacles. She hurt that man. She hurt that man. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. She thought she was gonna come up. What? On a King of Cups. That part. Cancer. Scorpio, Pisces. You heard me, King of Cups, Neptune. Neptune. He's in tune with his feelings. That's why he was able to write beautiful music and it brought in pentacles, right? Yeah, but what stopped that when she started doing magic? That song, My Sunshine Has Come. That's an evil ass song. Rain in His Clouds. That's a sacrificial song because that's what blew her up. Making that song about him, making it look like he was the cheater and he was this and he was that. And all the while, she was a dark energy, putting period blood in this man, food and shit. Had him out in the cold, homeless and shit. Didn't have no career and all that. But guess what? No more of that. Because guess what? Ace of Wine. Ace of Wine on the King of Pentacles. We stepped in on that shit. Ace of Wine. Oh no, we stopping that divine justice. That's protected. You won't do that. So guess what? Death came upon her ass. What you sent to him, it reverts back to you. Because we have the last say so in this. Man, don't pay attention to shit. That's what I'm saying. Because guess what? We are the divine beings that are here on earth to control this shit. Because there's too many people in the spiritual room saying they died because of people throwing magic and doing all that bullshit magic under the moon in them with the R&B music industry and the entertainment world. No more of that. ISIS is here. I'm here and I ain't going nowhere. We cutting that shit. Ain't no more of that. So now that man can stand his ground. What I said, the devil. The devil came and collected, baby, the Hierophant. Huh? Wheel of Fortune. Huh? Two of Swords, my yacht, baby. We came and got her. She was a fool to think that we would kill for her. No, you don't never call on God. You don't call on us. This is justice for D'Angelo. All right? This is justice for D'Angelo. This is justice. Now, he may come back now. He may have a come up because now that her ass is gone, she was keeping him in bondage. So now he may be writing another music and coming out. Because she dead now. Look, 9 of Wands in reverse. No more of that. That's been cut. All that energy is gone. Okay? He won't be getting sent shit late at night, demons and shit. He won't be in this no more. Okay? Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Chariot. Because the Queen of Pentacles, her ass. God has came and collected, baby. This is judgment. And guess what? This is how she looking in the spiritual realm. Her ass is binding and loose. Binding on earth and in heaven. As above, so below. He won't have her problems no more. No more doing magic on people because they happy and your ass not. Don't nobody have Knight of Cups, Strength, and 7 of Cups. Yeah. Depression. Now he depressed and shit, but he gonna find his way. A Knight of Cups. He gonna find his way. Strength. Yeah. Knight of Cups. Yeah. A young energy knight. Yeah. Cups. Depression and shit. He ain't had no strength because she was taking it, doing the ritual shit. Over the full moons and shit, thinking people don't see that. We see you, bitch. We see you. God, El Saturn, King of Wands have came and collected. Karma is here. So now he can stand his ground now. Now he can come back to who we know to be D'Angelo. Shit. No more resting and wandering in your thoughts and shit. He gonna come out of that now that she dead. Because he is a wounded healer. He's wounded by voodoo. Voodoo hurt us. Voodoo hurt us. Okay? Because his baby mama was wearing a mask and was manifested off of his energy. Yeah. Using kids in the rebirth, turning kids on them, having a son or whatever they got for a radical rebirth. Because she thought she was worthy, right? But no, God said, no, you ain't worthy. All you worthy of is death. That's it. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. You never grew up. Magician. A fucking magician. She was doing dark magic. Magician. Magician. Man. Page of Wands. Because the man she was sleeping with. Aha. So while you doing magic on D'Angelo, who doing magic on you? She trusted this motherfucker. And all the while, he was gay. He gay. He used her for a 9 of Cups, right? Yeah. King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? Yeah. 4 of Cups in reverse, right? Yeah. Bored. So he killed her ass. The man she married to killed her. While you wishing upon D'Angelo sending magic on him, what's gonna happen to you? So God said we ain't nobody feeling sorry for her ass. She deserved it. She was in bed with the enemy. She was in bed, girl down. What I said, girl down, murder. Yeah, it might come out that it was a murder, right? In April. They might speak on it in April about her being murdered. Okay? And possibly a aunt, but what I said, 555 in the reverse. Ain't no luck, ain't no fortune, ain't none of that. The only thing you got to go was to the spiritual realm. That's it. God we kept telling your ass to stop, and you wouldn't stop. Each moon, we looking at y'all ass do, yeah. She did a ritual in January. She did a ritual in January trying to speak on, I guess, did a video saying that these people trying to kill her all the while. That is your justice. The old goons came and got her, and she did a ritual in November. But guess what? Your spiritual inheritance is death. Knowing all sin, Jehovah Jireh, we came and got her. Too focused on material things, 666. You heard me? Too focused on material things. You got to go. Angel number 77 in reverse, you're going to hell. Ain't nobody got time for that. God Poseidon. Yeah. God Poseidon came and collected that ass. Yeah. We don't have time for that. You heard me? You going to put shit, cast lots in water and shit, requesting death on him. And guess what? You grounding yourself and in the reverse. You can't do that. You can't be wishing bad on somebody, sending them scarcity and shit, wanting them out in the cold and death and shit, and thinking that God is not going to give you that same. You thought it was him when it was you. So while you digging one grave, you better be digging two. But in your case, it was one because guess what? God don't make no mistakes and we don't miss. We don't miss. We don't miss. Who we get is who we get. Satan. She's a Satan worshiper. Like I said, Satan worshiper. And she was in the bed with and sleeping with the enemy. Okay? Hand of judgment. Giving and receiving. And this is exposed. You're under judgment. So Angie Stone will not be resting in peace. I hate to tell y'all that. But guess what? What you give out is what you get back. That part. Further pregnancy. Yeah. You slept with him while you was on your period also. And guess what? Judgment. You got sickness, depression. That's all he got was sickness and depression because you was feeding him period blood. That part. You had that man cursed. You sending him nothing but what I said. Boy down. You had him cursed and he been down ever since. Boy down. You had him cursed. Ply set up in the reverse. But the only thing it is, guess what? Fire, hell, and brimstone. She gone to hell. Why? Because projection and comparison, but also ritualistic shit. Sister in the reverse. Remember, soul sister. She wasn't no soul sister. She was actually a frenemy of his. She was doing magic on D'Angelo. Yes. The niece, possibly her niece, also Voodoo Dark High Priestess. They Voodoo Dark High Priestess, baby. 911, Revelation 911. God Apollyon came and collected that soul. She was in bed with the enemy, and she is a downpresser woman from God Reed Meshach. And guess what? She do not get to go past God. She get his hellfire and brimstone. She going to hell. And I am the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. This is a message from Jesus. That part. Don't nobody have time for that. This is the kingdom. This is coming from the Most High gods and goddesses, and she was a Vashiti, and she has been removed. Okay. What else, spirit angels and spirit guides? She never called on the God of Rock of Ages. She didn't have soul forgiveness. Psalm 28, no soul forgiveness. God didn't forgive her. She was not forgiven. Okay. So Angie Stone will not be resting in peace. So anybody else coming on here saying Angie Stone said this, stolen inheritance. She took that boy gifts. Revelation 911. That part. Stolen inheritance, Revelation 911. She was feeding off his energy. Okay? Manifestation, judgment on the enemies. ISIS. ISIS came and got her. She was doing voodoo, dark magic, black magic, hexing and cursing, Alice Crowley, and also feeding him fucking period blood. And that was her judgment. Sacrifice for a sacrifice. Touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. We mean that in this hour. Okay? His grandmother or his ancestors have been watching her for a long time. So they took her ass. Because he has something to do here on earth. God is not ready for him yet. And this is his grandmother, great grandmother speaking in the spirit. Had to go. Her time was up. You don't touch God's children and thinking you're about to. Why? Because he was embracing his talent. He had more talent. You heard me? He can play instruments and shit. He can do a whole lot. He can write. She had no talent. Okay? He is an emperor. He is an emperor. D'Angelo is an emperor. Okay? And she had been doing Alice Crowley rituals on him for a long time. So guess what? Somebody pissed on her feet and told her it was raining. But guess what? We didn't. We didn't. Because clearly her ass ain't here. Your best revenge is your paper. He gonna come back. He gotta come back coming. We speak to him. He coming back. His health, his wealth, and his paper. You heard me? He might write a song about her ass. You heard me? And that was her soulmate. But she did revenge on her soulmate. She did revenge on her soulmate. She did revenge on her soulmate. February. I told you. February was the last ritual she did. And that's why she died March the 1st. That's why she died. The money I spend comes back to me times 10, 100 fold. Yeah, it do. But the insurance the record company gonna get it. Not her. The record company gonna get it. Yeah, that sacrifice for a sacrifice. What I said, changes in prosperity in the reverse. Now for her, all she gained was death. That's it. Soulmate, death. The devil came and got her. The devil came and collected his children. Okay? No new relationship on his way. That new relationship was the devil on her ass. That's all it led her to. Fight against the enemies. That part, because D'Angelo is part of the Olympic Greek God's children. He is gifted, he's talented, and guess what? The world is waiting on him. Yeah, she kidnapped his gifts and shit in the spirit. She kidnapped his life in the spirit. She kidnapped his dreams, his talent in the spiritual realm. Okay? So that way, that what you when you do that, guess what? Spiritual police, ISIS, I'm on it. You gotta go. Kidnap or kidnap. So God came and got her ass. You gotta go. You can't do that to people and want God again. But she too will be removed. She told God no when she went to the devil. Okay? And this is from the Inky tribe. Okay? Inky tribe. Okay? Up. She was set up and banished. They set her up. Okay? False God. Drugs, dope game. Who the captured, let them wear it. Unpure love, unpure money brings on darkness. Unpure water, air, fire, killing the earth. Darkness is unpure blood. Revelation 9:11. Angel number 911, Amos 911, Psalm 91:9, Ecclesiastes 9:11, and Psalm 46:1. Okay, she's not shining. She's in the reverse. She's shining all right, but it ain't down here on earth. Her ass is in hell. That part. Brazen. She thought she was gonna braze this year, this time. No, you brazen, but in the fire braze. You went up in a flame of smoke. That's karma. Crossroads, spiritual growth. Crossroads. In the reverse is death. Okay, because of jealous and envy. Allah. She's a goddess of grief. Allah and goddess of grief, jealous and envy. She was jealous and envious of D'Angelo, and that is her karma. She's a goddess of grief, and that was her karma, death. Okay? Her intuition was telling her that. Intuition and alchemy and grounding, right? Divine lineage. Yeah. Grief. What I said. She was a goddess of grief. She was tricked by the enemy. That's what that's saying. She was tricked by the devil. She was tricked. She was tricked. She was tricked by the devil. She was tricked. So this is her season of darkness. And then using the children to come up against D'Angelo, guess what? Now he the only parent they got. That's how God fixed that shit. That's how God fixed that shit. Okay? That's how God fixed that shit. Ancestor, past life. She done this shit in another lifetime. She done this shit in another lifetime, but this happened in the past. This happened in the 90s, what she done. And D'Angelo ain't been on the scene since. You heard me? Yeah. Ain't been on the scene since, baby. Possibly September nephew. Something to do with his nephew, her nephew. Something gonna come out about a nephew in September. You heard me? That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. She used him for a come up and then turned and did magic on him. Wow. The love of my life in reverse. The love of my life in reverse. She hated him. She was the enemy. He was in bed with the enemy the whole time. She was in bed and using him the whole time. And then used a story for a come up lying. Lying. Okay, so she was not gifted on her own. All right. So I just wanted to come here and give y'all some truth. She ain't gonna dance no more. Doing business with the enemy. She was doing business with the enemy. And when you don't call on God, Yah, Ra, Am, and Jah, they consider you an enemy. She was an enemy of mine. Goddess Hathor. You don't do magic. Isis, I'm Isis Esau. Jesus. You don't do magic to come up in this world and thinking we're going to bless you. The devil is not handing out no more damn blessings. Okay? You got talent. Use your talent. Don't go and do dark magic on people. She didn't believe in herself. She didn't believe in herself. Okay? And guess what? Free will is for the enemy to see. It's for us to see who the enemy is, right? That part. Why? Insurance fraud, false prophets. what I said. She was trying to get money. She was trying to get insured off his death. And guess what? It backfired. Ain't no more of that. The crazy thing about people who don't like you, they watch everything you do. She was watching him in the spirit, watching him. Thought that God was really going to bless her. Nope, nope, but we got you though. We got you though. Ra seen it all. The eye of Ra. We seen it all. We got you though. We going to give you what you want for him. We going to give that to you. Okay? Okay? Creativity, angel number 1313, a need to express yourself artistically, intuition, a strong connection. See, he knew how to express himself. He knew how to play music. He knew how to write. He knew how to do all that. But she didn't. She didn't write. She didn't write. She was a June in the reverse. She didn't have no gifts. Okay? So guess what? New vision is mirror now. I'm not playing in the reverse. What you wish for other people, guess what? God gonna give it to you. And guess what? Betrayal. And guess what? You got death, hellfire, and brimstone. So that's what I wanted to come on here and let you guys know. Angie Stone ass is not resting in peace. Angie Stone was part of the demonic community, y'all. What I said, 10 swords to her. 10 swords on the 2 of cups. Wheel of fortune in the reverse. Yeah, and 3 of hearts. Death. That is the justice. On the Queen of Wands. She was a Sagittarius. Ephraim tribe. She's a queen of wine in reverse, and she was a false empress. Okay, false empress, false empress. All right, false empress. Yeah, and the moon. She was doing moon rituals in the reverse, right? Temperance angel. God gave her what she gave out, and guess what? No strength. She did. Yeah, no 10 of pentacles, and ain't no 10 of cups. No 10 of cups, and a 3 of swords. Ace of pentacle in the reverse, and a tower. The tower. The tower was death. This is her just for ace of swords. Truth in the reverse. She was lying. She was living a lie. Queen of Wands. This is the truth on the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Angie Stone was a Sagittarius. And this is the truth. Ace of Cups. Truth. So I just wanted to come in here and let y'all know what Angie Stone asks on the judgment. Never for judgment. Death. All right? They prayed up, y'all. Don't be involving yourself in that dark shit, all right? God will give you what you want if you go about it the righteous way. That's not being righteous, doing dark magic on your partner, on your baby father, your ex-husband, whatever the case was. That was not cool. I love y'all. Stay prayed up. And stay out the way. Stay out the way of the enemy and the devil and karma. But this is an Angie Stone Reed, and she is in hell. All right? Namaste.